Okay, so here's this sheet again that I showed you on the last video that you will be getting in class, but you have to memorize. Basically, derivative of a constant to a function is the original constant to the function times the ln of whatever the constant is. Log base a of x is 1 over x times ln of a. And we've already talked about derivative of e to the x is e to the x dx, or dy dx, I guess. So let's try some. First thing I want to do is y equals 3 to the x, e to the 3x, which you already know how to do. We've done it before. Basically, dy dx equals e to the 3x times 3, because that's the derivative of this, which we write as 3e to the 3x. The next one I want to talk about is ln of 3 over x. If you go back to your sheet, derivative of log base a of x is the same as saying, remember log base a, ln is just log base e. So there's actually another one I should write on here, and that's this one, that derivative of ln of u is 1 over u du dx, because it's the same as this one. Because if you think of log base e of x, then when you take the derivative, you get 1 over x ln of e, but ln of e is just 1. So it's just 1 over x times the derivative of whatever the function is. That's the derivative of an ln function. So the derivative of this would be 1 over x, which when you do 1 over a fraction, it's just the reciprocal, times the derivative of that, which if you think of it as 3x to the negative 1, the derivative would be negative 3x to the negative 2. And if we simplify that, we would get the negative 3 and the 3 would cancel out, and the x to the negative 2 would move down here and become x squared. So the x and the x squared would cross out and just leave you with an x on the bottom. So your answer would be negative 1 over x. That would be y prime. Same thing again. Y prime would be 1 over x squared plus 5 times 2x, the derivative of this. And that doesn't simplify. That's simply 2x over x squared plus 5. Here we have log base a of x squared, so the derivative here would be 1 over x squared ln of a, ln of a, that's right, times 2x, the derivative of this. So that would give you 2x over x squared ln of a. Those x's would cancel out. You would get 2 over x ln a. It's as far as you can go. Now the third type, we have an exponential, a log, and now we have another exponential where the base is not e, the base is a constant. And the derivative of that is a to the x ln of a. So our derivative here would be 5 to the sine x times ln of 5 times the derivative of the exponent, which is cosine x. That's it. That's your final answer. And finally, derivative of a log is 1 over square root of x ln of 3 times 1/2 x to the negative 1/2, because you have to take the derivative of that. If I wanted to simplify that, I would do 1/2 times 1 is 1 over 2. This moves down and becomes root x on the bottom. And now root x times root x is x. ln 3 stays on the bottom. So there's your final answer. So the bottom line is you just need to memorize this entire sheet, which again, I'm going to give it to you. But hopefully you took notes and you understand that anytime it says x in the original, you always have to do the chain rule. So if this isn't just plain x, then you have to multiply by the derivative of whatever this is or whatever this is. It's always the chain rule. Chain rule shows up all the time. All right, but that's it for derivatives of logs and exponentials. Just got to memorize them.